and the whiteboard as well.
And she just is drawing up a quick little something. I'm guessing it wasn't that. Didn't want to start with a turnover to start this matchup.
So away we go in quarterfinal number 2 today. That was a shot from Jade Loville off the mark. Goes out of bounds, and it'll go to the chosen ones up top. Again, 10-minute game clock, first to 21 if we get there. My apologies, it'll stay with Dynasty up top. Here's Cierra Burdick with it. Picks up the dribble, feeds it inside. Christyn Williams with 4 on the shot clock, gets her defender in the air and gets it over the rim.
Mentioned it at the end of last game, but this is elite level play here for true basketball fans. And Christyn Williams does such a great job of being shifty as she kind of gets blown by there by Henderson, getting herself all the way to the backboard. But we have such elite basketball down here at the Pavilion. Lots of pros, WNBA draftees, NCAA champions, people who are used to winning and winning at a very high level, and they're looking to keep that going here today.
We'll talk a little bit more about the prize money later, but obviously trying to get first place, you do that, you have $20,000 in your pocket. That's not the total of the prize pool, but that's obviously what first place goes home with. Here's Shyanne Sellers trying the 2 and knocking it down. That makes it 3-1. Chosen ones in the lead. Dynasty trying to answer. Williams turnaround, goes up. Can't hit the shot, but the rebound tipped back to her. Feeds it inside for Zaay Green, who was enormous in the final game yesterday, and they'll call an offensive foul against her. That'll be the first foul we see here today.
Similar to a foul call that you'd see in 5-on-5. Anything above the shoulders is a pretty automatic call by the referees, and Destanni Henderson just happens to be at that height when she's guarding somebody like Zaay Green.
Here's Azana Baines. Ball poked down. She regathers it, but just 4 on the shot clock. Here's Sellers, got to get a shot off. Lets it go, it misses everything. That'll be a shot clock violation.
Good contest there by Christyn Williams, using her length. Good defensive stop there for Dynasty.
Check up, here's Burdick. Loville with the shot that time off the mark, and now a foul called on the chosen ones. So now each team with 1 team foul.
And if you're recognizing number 15 in blue, Cierra Burdick, she's one of the Olympians we're talking about.
Yes.
In Paris this summer, she represented Team USA in the 3x3, came home with a bronze medal. Not a lot of people can say they have an Olympic medal, but she's one of them.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just a start at some of the, you know, it's not just the Olympics where you play for your country, AmeriCups, World Cups, and so many medalists here making up the 32 players that comprise these 8 teams. Burdick off the back foot, a little short on the shot. Lauren Manis chins the rebound. Crossover, Baines spins to the middle. Azana Baines with a nice looking basket there.
Great footwork there by Baines, and a handle to get herself in that position. Soft touch as well to finish that play.
Loville drives from Seattle. Pulls up, can't get it.
That's her shot, though. We saw that a lot from her yesterday. Have a good little step back. She creates a lot of space, good footwork, soft touch. She's capable of knocking that down very consistently. So they're okay with her taking that shot.
4-1 the lead for the chosen ones. 7:32 remaining on the clock. Baines drives into trouble, puts it up, and shot clock violation. So again, anytime you have to reset, gotta keep that clock in your mind. Already quick when it's a full 10 seconds, but, or excuse me, 12 seconds. But even tougher when you gotta get going. Loville, ball poked out, gets it back, 4 on the shot clock, turns, puts it up, and then a foul on the inside. They're gonna get Williams for that one, so that'll be the second team foul on Dynasty.
Right now, Dynasty is doing what we saw in the first game of having somebody take the ball out and then 2 people posted up on the elbow, and they're trying to play through. But right now, it's just turning into a little rub screen and then one-on-one. I think that they can still get a lot more actions out of that setup.
Here's Baines, drives into the middle, goes up with the left hand. Azana Baines having a nice start to this game, as it's now 5-1 Chosen Ones, and then this is tipped out of bounds, and it'll go to the Chosen Ones. Destanni Henderson handling the ball here, drives, cut off. Ball's loose, goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Chosen Ones. 6 on that shot clock as they lead 5-1. 6:57. And yeah, that's what I was thinking. We had to get to that media timeout. So there you get a look at the crowds here, Shaniqua. Obviously, Hoopfest always draws the crowds, but you know that there are people that maybe were hanging around for some center court action or watching the dunk contest, and they are going to be planted for the next few hours watching this basketball.
Yeah, I'm really glad that Hoopfest decided to have this, not only today, kind of after that Hoopfest action for the most part, but also day one was yesterday, so that people could really come down at the pavilion. We're right by all the food. Grab yourself a snack.
Doesn't hurt, does not hurt.
And you can have yourself a great evening.
There you get a look at the details. Like we said, 8 teams of 4 athletes each. We had pool play yesterday where each team was guaranteed 3 games. That seeded how they came into today. It's single elimination, and your seeding can help or hurt you in that. Obviously, the team that wins today is going to win all 3 of their games to come out on top. Here's Destanni Henderson. Quick drive and a quick score.
And that's also something different from even our Hoopfest 3-on-3 rules. When the ball is checked at the top, you can go. You don't have to pass it in to start the offensive possession.
Good catch, Shaniqua. Yes, you can just dribble straight in. And a lot of times when you have a stoppage with just 1 on the shot clock, whoever gets the ball on check just has to let it go with a 2.
Right.
Henderson almost got that one as well. Lauren Manis working hard for the offensive board. Unkind bounce off the iron. And it's still 6-1 Chosen Ones with 6:20 remaining. Loville trying to get on the board for her team, as there's been a lid on the hoop for Dynasty right now.
Yeah, they're in a little bit of a drought. Again, I think the best thing to do right now for Dynasty is just everybody needs to touch the ball at least once. A little down screen action there for Burdick. You see her enter it into Zaay Green, a little handoff. That's a great look. Christyn Williams is going to knock those down 80% of the time, so you just have to keep going to those types of sets.
Manis turns, goes back towards the middle and knocks down the tough jumper. 7-1 Chosen Ones, floated over the top. Burdick, and Manis comes back and blocks it. It'll stay with Dynasty, but just 4 seconds here on this shot clock.
And while I know Dynasty's down 6, and you might be thinking that that's a large margin, but in this 3x3 style, that can go away very fast. So they just have to keep, there you go, Zaay Green knocking that down, closing the gap slowly.
Yeah, they could score in a hurry. Dynasty was 2-0 entering their final game yesterday, as Thundercats got the win in that one. Baines misses, it's caught by Williams and checked out. But their first 2 games, I mean, they did have the most, I don't want to call it lopsided, but the largest margin of victory yesterday in their first game when they won 17-7. So this is a team that can score and score in a hurry. And I said it a bunch of times yesterday. I'll say it, I'm sure, a bunch of times tonight. 5 minutes and 29 seconds is plenty of time, especially if Zaay Green gets open looks like that and knocks it down.
Great down screen there by Burdick. Zaay Green came off quick, got her feet set. Again, just chipping away.
They gave Zaay Green a warning right there, upset with the foul. It'll put Lauren Manis on the stripe. Free throw on the way. Takes a couple bounces and goes home. 8-4, Chosen Ones push the lead back out. Here's Green, no hesitation on the 2. Can't hit that one, ball tipped around. Williams, the beneficiary of it, and is able to score it. And referees will come together here. I think they're saying that she had to clear it?
I thought Williams made the layup. And so then I think Chosen Ones were saying that she can't touch it. You can't like interfere.
Oh,
but
correct.
then Williams was saying that she was getting an offensive board. I don't think Williams realized that she made the basket.
Oh, yes.
I don't think she realized that she made it.
Well, she did.
Yeah.
Give her the point. They even conferred and confirmed that they will count the basket, so it is 8-5. Shyanne Sellers back out there, drives hard. What defense there by Zaay Green. Rejects the shot. Now here's Dynasty trying to take advantage. Williams, we got a foul on the way there. That'll be the second on the Chosen Ones. Foul count right now, 3 for Dynasty, 2 for the Chosen Ones with 4:49 to go.
And like you were saying, Austin, not even a minute ago, the score was pretty lopsided, and they've just chipped away this last minute. As you see Loville try and shoot that 2, excuse me.
Destanni Henderson, ooh, nice saucy through the lane, and she lays it home. Cierra Burdick flips it over her head. Williams for 2. That would have been a highlight play. Cierra, meanwhile, hit the ground. She's back up and okay. 9-5, Chosen Ones with 4.5 minutes to go. Baines spins into the middle, goes up and can't get it to go, but Manis fights for the rebound. Inside, Burdick has it tipped, excuse me, Baines has it tipped by Burdick, and then a foul committed by the Tennessee Lady Vol. 4th foul on Dynasty. Still a few to give, 4-14, not a shooting foul. Here you get a great look at the up top camera we've got here at center court.
I think Cierra Burdick is a little veteran maneuver here. She said, are we missing a point? Can you check the score? But look at her, if we could see her in that corner, called her teammates over and just talking through some action. I think that's just a savvy veteran. She's been on this stage before,
was well
guys.
executed. Well executed by her.
You're not going to reprimand her. She's just checking on the score.
Exactly.
And she asked nicely, and then a quick little sidebar with her teammates.
Shyanne Sellers driving into the middle and draws the foul on the way there. So that'll now be 5 on Dynasty. Sellers wanted it in the act of shooting. They'll instead say it's on the ground. Sellers for 2. Off the back of the iron, then tipped out of bounds. And that will stay with the crown. Jade Loville just couldn't quite haul that one in.
Again, playing through the high post.
Henderson, fall away jumper off the mark. Green gets the rebound between 2 players, drives, kicks out. Green looks at another 2. That one's off the mark, but Williams hunting the rebound. Back to Green, 3:45 to go on the game clock. Out to Loville. Shot on the way, that one's off the mark as well. Again, a lot of good looks, just a tough shooting performance so far, but even said, it's only a 4-point game. And we've got another foul on the Chosen Ones. That's number 3, and that'll take us to another media timeout. 3:33 to go. Chosen Ones leading 9-5 here in this second quarterfinal.
Very rare opportunities to have all 4 players huddle up and talk things through. So have to take advantage of these media timeouts. What adjustments need to be made, what you need to lock in on, both offensively and defensively.
Got the fans out here at center court.
She should have been judging the slam dunk competition.
The dunk contest? I mean, she's got 2 10s in her hands
right now. They
right
probably
now.
would have loved her. She would have been giving everybody 10s.
Exactly. Again, if you're tuning in and you're not familiar with Hoopfest, welcome. Love to have you sometime. It's the world's largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament, and now it's 35th year here in Spokane. They block off the streets of, about a 10-block radius downtown. They fill the streets full of basketball courts, and you play 3-on-3. Now, the rules are a little bit different than FIBA 3x3. Zaay Green comes away with the steal, but it's good hoops nonetheless, and good hoops being played by Zaay Green as she knocks that one down. It's 9-6. Still time for Dynasty to make a run. Shyanne Sellers. Mid-range, jumper on the way, pure from Sellers.
Great contest there by Zaay Green, but sometimes good offense just beats good defense.
Here's Green, step back. Those two going back and forth right now. Rebound by Baines as the shot misses. Azana Baines, crossover, drives, trying to get to the baseline, goes up, can't get it to go. Christyn Williams the rebound, out to the arc and back to Zaay Green on top. We're under 3 minutes to play here. Green drives, gets the foul, can't get the bucket. She'll go to the line for one.
She has been very aggressive this game. I would say more so today than she was yesterday. I felt yesterday she was just being kind of a spot-up shooter, was trying to get that two-ball going. But now to see her using her athleticism, her strength to get herself to the rim, hopefully it spurs a little bit of a comeback here for Dynasty.
Free throw for Zaay Green. Short, but gets her own miss, clears it back out. Here's Loville back out on the floor as she drives through the traffic, and Jade scores it on the score sheet for the first time on Saturday. 10-7, Chosen One still in front. Sellers in trouble, gets it over to Destanni Henderson back out on the floor. Ooh, tough contact there. Jade Loville help Shyanne Sellers back up. She's all right. But that now 6 fouls on Dynasty. So the next foul committed by the team in blue will put the Chosen Ones on the line for 2.
I mentioned this yesterday, Austin, but my strategy with 3x3, if I were to be playing, is to try and keep that foul count at about 4 with 2 minutes left. So if you do need to start fouling, it just stops the clock. It doesn't result in free throws.
Lauren Manis blows by her defender and scores it. Christyn Williams in the paint, pull-up jumper, no. Baines rebound, gets it out. Manis chases it down. Over 2 minutes, we're about to hit the 2-minute mark here. Here's Destanni Henderson, spins. Williams in defense. Henderson pulls up, shot long, gets her own rebound, takes it into the corner. Then drives baseline, goes up and under, reverse won't go. Rebound by Dynasty, kicks it out, and gets it right back is Jade Loville. Turnaround, mid-range, on the way, short. And Henderson the rebound. 11-7, Chosen One still in front. And with the ball here, Baines goes up, gets the foul and the bucket. And that now the 7th foul on Dynasty, so here comes 2 shots for Azana Baines.
So Baines is going to get 2 free throws here.
Can't connect on the first.
We'll say that was because of the wind. We're out in the elements here, guys.
We are underneath the pavilion, center court. Baines ready for her second. That one off the mark as well. Zaay Green pulls down the rebound, so the lead remains at just 5. Still some time. Williams could have used that. It's off the mark. Loville goes in, blocked from behind by Sellers, who recovered in time. 1:20 to go. Chosen One still holding a 5-point lead with the ball here. Floated over the top. Baines alleys it home.
Great
nice
catch
cut
there
by Williams, and they say it won't clear. Not a clearance, so that basket will not count. The lead stays at 13-7, and the ball goes back to the Chosen Ones.
Both feet have to come clear. You can't just kind of do that toe tap and then take off again. So basket was waved off there.
Sellers goes up, draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2. Takes a tumble for her troubles as well. Smile by her, she gets back up.
With Dynasty, I think you have to have Loville chasing over the top of any on-ball screen actions, because right now she's getting switched on to some larger players and they're just rolling into the paint. And it's either resulting in a foul, which I guess the last few times has worked in Dynasty's favor because Chosen Ones aren't knocking down their free throws. But you might want to think about changing up your defensive scheme on on-ball screen so that she's not in those mismatch opportunities.
Sellers good on the second, give her 4 points in this quarterfinal matchup. 14-7 the score. Under a minute to go. Williams, they really needed that as she knocks it down. Makes it a 5-point game. Chosen One's back on offense here. As here's Sellers. 5 on the shot clock. She backs down her defender. Goes up through the middle, can't get it to go, and Williams the rebound. 35 seconds to go. Williams looking for another. Can't get that one, and Sellers comes away with the board.
Good look there for Williams.
Baines. Oh, Azana Baines, was that pretty. Williams to answer. And now loose in the corner. And that will be Dynasty ball here with 12 seconds down 4. And they're going to use their timeout to talk things over. So it doesn't look great. You're down 4 with 12 seconds left, but if you can scheme up a way to get a quick 2 and then play some defense, get a steal, because again, you have the benefit of your opponent's offense has to start from right under the hoop, which is not an easy place to pick up the ball.
Yeah, whatever you do, it has to be quick within your own 12-second shot clock because there's only 12.7 on the game clock. And then I would say quick foul. The chosen ones have kind of struggled from the free throw line. Make them earn it, stops the clock as well. And the good thing with 3XBA, you just have to take it beyond that gray perimeter line. You don't have to go all the way past the blue line that you guys can see from home.
Williams, step back 2, can't get it to go. Burdick tries to put it right back up. Out to Zaay Green as time's winding down. She looks at a 1 and knocks it down.
Yeah,
but her foot was on the line.
Yeah.
And a quick foul committed. That would have made it very interesting if it was a 2. Actually, I believe the time expired. So we'll call it the final score 15-13. Dynasty, or excuse me, the chosen ones get the win. They advance to the semifinals where they will take on the crown.